Before we actually dive into the store, let's do one quick exercise. There's two routes that you can go. There's niche stores and flex stores. Now, a niche store is probably self-explanatory. It's a store that sells products of all one variety, one market, say a fishing supply store or a gymnastics store, or one that sells to nurses or grandparents, or what we will end up choosing for our example is golf. Now a flex store is a little bit different. It's like imagine Walmart or an Amazon online. It has tons of different products of all different types of varieties. For our intents and purposes, we're going to start out with a niche store, and I'm going to tell you why I think that you as a beginner should probably do the same. First of all, when you're first starting out, a niche store will help you hone your focus on to one set of products. Especially if you know the niche that you're getting into, you can concentrate on the ads, the products, everything about it, the ad copy, and you will have a better sense of how to sell and what to sell. And that's important, especially when you're first getting started. One advantage that I think makes a niche store far superior to a flex store is that when a customer comes in to a niche store, they are more likely to buy additional products through an upsell. And I'll show you a Shopify app that I use all the time that makes great upsells. You will get a person in the door to buy, a quote-unquote trinket, and then you say, hey, while you have your wallet out, why don't you try this product, which is in the $20 range, and you'd be surprised how many times they will buy that. But if you're going with a flex store and you get somebody in the door to buy, say, like a fishing gizmo, and you try to upsell them with something else like sunglasses, maybe it doesn't jive. Maybe they don't see the connection. I don't need a pair of sunglasses. But if they're in a fishing store and they get another fishing product for an upsell, then it's a logical grouping. And like I said before, a niche store also incites passion, and you're going to be targeting people that want these products, and they want these products because you'll see the audience insights for that. These products will tap into that passion they have for that hobby or that way of life that they have, and they're going to be more likely to buy your product. And that is a powerful tool that you want to use. So a little bit of homework before we actually start the store. Think about a niche you want to sell in. So this can either be something that you're an expert in. It doesn't have to be, but it's good to have some knowledge of what you're selling and who you're selling it to. And if you are completely in the dark and have no idea what to pick, we will go into a little bit on how to find a niche and get you going that way if you can't think of one on your own. And also think of brand. You want to think of is that you don't want to look generic when we're making your store. And I'm going to show you how to make a pretty decent store that's going to sell products and make people feel pretty comfortable about buying from you. If you are, let's say, selling in the golf niche, you don't want to be my cool golf store. So think of a clever way of branding yourself, and that you can sell it to Facebook targeted audiences. All right, we'll see you in the next video.